Hello and welcome back to Pump with Purpose. So as promised, I'm here to do a full review on the Idaho Jones. So I've looked up all the different ways to say this name and depending on the country, it's said differently. So Lysia, Lysia. So this milk cooler bag, for the purposes of this video, we're gonna call it Lysia. And the Roxwell. Both are milk cooler bags. Both are from the Idaho Jones line. So just to talk a little bit about these, so I did reviews on both of these separately. So for this purpose, I am truly going to talk about the similarities and differences, and feel free to look at the individual reviews if you want to learn more. But okay, so let's get started. So this bag I purchased myself. I purchased back at the beginning of my pumping journey when I purchased multiple products from the Idaho Jones line. This was gifted to me by Idaho Jones. I wanted to do a full comparison on both bags and see, touch, feel, and get an idea of how both of these operate. So let's talk about the Lysia. This bag is about the same size as the Roxwell. Looks about the same overall, no big differences in the bags as far as size. But there are just some little differences, little nuances, and depending on your preference, you may prefer one bag over the other to carry your items around. So let's get started. The Lysia is able to have a buckle. So if you want to hook it onto something, if you want to carry it, it has multiple purposes to be able to hook onto something, but also carry. The Roxwell has a carry feature on the top. It does not have a buckle, but it does have a carry feature on both sides. The Lysia does not. All around the bag is just the carry feature on the top, versus you can carry from either side or the top, but it does not have a buckle. As far as the actual bag looks, they both match the line. You can tell the difference. There is a pricing difference in each bag, so we'll leave that for the end. So you can definitely tell the difference in the quality versus the buckle here, as you can see, versus the straps. It has just, the quality is definitely different. So you can see that, plus the feature around the bag is different, as well as the emblem is a little different versus this emblem here. So you can tell. But as far as the bag on the outside as well, this has zippers, 2 zips here. They're actually zips, versus this has actual feature that is easier to hold, is larger, very easy to get your fingers around, hands around, no matter the size of your fingers. So there is a sizing difference in the zips. But again, they are both great bags. So let's get into the inside of them. So let's talk about what comes in the bag. So in the Lysia, you receive 2 ice packs that come with the bag. The Roxwell, you do not receive any ice packs, but you do have to purchase them separately on the Idaho Jones website. If you purchase them separately, you get these. Versus they are thicker in size, as you can tell the difference as well. Just wanted to show you all the way around. They have been frozen. They're in my freezer. So when I get going, I don't have to worry about stressing about freezing. I have a little spot in my freezer that has a bunch of ice packs for my coolers, as well as just my breast milk cooler bags as well. So these, I do the same thing on both. So as far as the inside, this is it. There is a difference in the padding. I mean, you can definitely feel the difference at the top. This is much thicker all around. You can feel the difference in the thickness of the bags. So just want to know you can't feel it, but I do feel the difference. This one is definitely much thicker. So let's get started. So they both have 4 flaps on the inside. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. They both same features on the inside as well as far as what it can hold capacity wise, as you can see. So let's talk about how you can do this. You can take the ice packs and stick them on the side. So I will show you that. So you can definitely stick them on the sides of each bag like this. There you go. There you go. I, however, do it a little bit differently. So I take 1 pack here and I just stick it in the bottom of each bag. So that way from the bottom, I have something in the bottom as well, touching all of the bottles that will be in the bag. So as far as how I pack them, so both of them can hold 4 8-ounce bottles or 4 shorter 5-ounce bottles, either or. So doesn't matter, they both hold. So I don't want you to worry about that piece of it. They both hold 8-ounce bottles. So let's get to packing. So both hold the bottles here. So I only have right now inside of the bags the ice packs at the bottom. So as far as the other ice pack, I stick it literally in the middle of each, just like this. So now the ice packs are touching all 4 bottles on both bags. Zip it up and it's good to go. So let's talk a little bit about if I were to switch, because I definitely want you to be able to see both bottles in case you do need the larger bottles. I want you to be confident and sure that both bags will hold the 8-ounce bottles. So let's see. All right. Okay. So both bags hold the 8-ounce bottles or the 5-ounce bottles. Large or small, both of them will hold 4. So let's talk about my other secret that I love. So if you are able and have to have your milk to be in a place that you can't keep your eyes on, I love to use a luggage lock. So on the Lysia, this is a little bit easier. It has the double zip, but it has a easy hole to go through, so it's nice and big. And literally, I just lock it. Good to go. Please remember, if you lock this, to move the code around from your original code so no one else can get into it. And then when you come back, you can put your code in. But for this purpose, I didn't move around my code, but please make sure to do that. So on the Roxwell, it does go on, but since it has the thicker option here for zips, you have to stick it through the bottom part of the zipper here, like this. But it does go on, and it zips and locks in place. Again, remember to move your code so no one can see what it is. And you have both bags here that look the same overall. there's a difference in quality between the bags, and therefore let's talk about the last piece, pricing. So this bag does cost more. This bag does cost less. Feel free to visit Idaho Jones. I have an affiliate link that you can get 10% off. So if you visit my link tree and hit the Idaho Jones affiliate link, you can get 10% off with code Pump with Purpose 10. But again, there is a difference in the pricing. And so Pump with Purpose will never tell anyone what to do and how to do and spend their money, because I have owned at least 30 pumps now. I have spent thousands of dollars between pumps and pump products. So I will not tell you what to do with your budget. It is definitely up to you. Whichever one works for you, whichever one works for your budget, feel free to go for. Just keep in mind, there is a difference in the pricing. There's a difference in the quality. There's a difference in what you get. This one, again, has the opportunity to come with ice packs as well. This one, you do have to purchase the ice pack separately, but this bag's quality is very different. I will say that. This bag is definitely, to me, more, it has practical things like the buckle on the top as well. So this one is just nice, very nice in how you can use it and carry it. But again, it is all about your budget. I never promote one product or the other, because it's about personal preference. It's about look, it's about feel, and it's about what each person wants to do. So I just wanted to bring to you a full comparison of both bags. For this purposes, I'm calling this the Lysia and the Roxwell. Both are on Idaho Jones' website. Feel free to visit my link tree on my bio and use code Pump with Purpose 10 to get 10% off. Feel free to like, follow, and share. Until next time, with Pump with Purpose.